Today's guest chef, Chef Mike Cohen from Chez Mike in East Greenbush. Chef is a graduate of Culinary Institute in '99. He worked 2 years in Atlanta, Georgia at the 5-star Seeger restaurant. He was under the tutelage of Chef Gunther Seeger. They learned the art of simple, fresh seasonal cooking as well. He worked at the Four Seasons in New York City. He finally made his way up to the Capital District, where most notably as executive chef of Le Paris at the Chatham House in Columbia County, where he demonstrated his skills and transformed the premier dining destination. Also, Columbia County Best New Restaurant, among others. Welcome, Chef Mike. Chef Mike, welcome to the Test Kitchen.
Hi Chef, how are you?
Your repertoire is all about seasonal ingredients. You change your menu several times a year. You work with lots of fresh ingredients. Well, this challenge will be right up your alley. But I want to take the opportunity to have you touch on one of the toughest, biggest, most popular trends we have out there right now, and that's salads as appetizers, as well as salads for entrees. Let me show you the ingredients. Chef, your secret ingredient for today, fresh fennel.
Okay.
Now this can show up in all your dishes, or it's up to you completely. You have 30 minutes to complete your task. Your time starts now. So he's going right for the main ingredient, the secret ingredient, the fennel bulb, which is an herb, by the way. Most people don't know that. And he's grabbed the garlic cloves, and he's also got some golden pineapples and some beautiful Tuscan melon and a handful of shiitakes. So he also grabbed the culotte steak, and he's got the premium pork chop. It looks like he's cracking some black peppercorn. This is an old school trick right here. By using pressure and pulling it across, he's cracking those corns so it'll be nice size without all pulverized. Perfect for he's trying to feel to see the size of that coarse kernel. That cracking will get the fresh oils out, so you'll have a really piquant, very strong black pepper flavor. So that's a 12-ounce premium pork chop. And of course the culotte, that's about a 16-ounce. So that's a steak for 3. So he's got a little coarse sea salt. He's using to season that pork. He seasoned it, now he laid it right into that peppercorn. That's going to give a really nice sear. Yeah, just doing a little seasoning on that culotte. Smells like a steakhouse.
I was actually kind of happy. Fennel's a very versatile vegetable, available all year round. And I like it as a background note to many different styles of cooking. And what I wanted to do was show a little bit of that in the food, the different methods you can use with it.
Well, let you know that 3.5 minutes have passed. So he's got 2 dishes working. He's got that culotte working, as well as the premium pork chop, bone in. So he's added a cider vinegar, which is a little sweeter than a white distilled, with a little essence of apple, and he's also adding honey to it to sweeten that up. Nice color. Again, you can see where the peppercorns have crusted right on that surface of that skin. So it looks like he's going to apply that ingredient in a couple of different dishes. That's going to go right in with that garlic. And again, because he's cooking it with a hot oil, it's going to have a different texture to it and bring out a lot of that sugar, the natural sugar that's in there. Just hit it with a little seasoning, sea salt and black pepper. He's picked up that secret ingredient, he's adding in yet another dish. So he's got 2 dishes which look like they're one sauteed, one is braised. That culotte steak, got a nice char on the outside. Oh, now he's got a nice shipping out of the fennel. It's basically just a fine shaved fennel. Chef, 8 minutes have passed.
Say again, Chef?
8 minutes have passed.
8 minutes passed.
Now he's adding a little heavy cream. That's he's added that to that garlic, and he's sweating the garlic with the fennel, a little sea salt and black pepper. Here comes that Tuscan melon. Again, it's got a nice orange hue to it.
Those melons, sometimes you have to add a little bit of sweetener and a little acidity to the fruit, but that melon straight in the blender didn't need anything else. spoke for itself.
So this is going to make some kind of a melon coulis. Just a real quick puree. He had to coax it along a little bit. So he's taking the fennel with the cider vinegar and the honey, taking that off the heat. Next he's got a beautiful golden pineapple that he just basically took the ends off, and he's just going to take that peel off all the way around. If you can smell it, it smells like a delicious steakhouse. So he's got his culotte turned, he's ready to go on that. You have used 12 minutes, sir. He's going to go for a dice. So it looks like he's going to take that fresh pineapple and add that to the fennel, apple cider, vinegar, as well as the honey. That's a very, very nice dish. It's going to have a lot of punch as well as a lot of sugar to it. He's coming around. So he grabbed those U10 scallops. Those are a dry packed scallop, and they're going to eat like candy. Out comes that pork chop, gave it a feel, make sure it's cooked right. He's gonna let that rest on the range. So he's got a fish pan on, the stainless, the high carbon steel pan, French sautoir. Looks like he's gonna sear that scallop in. Right now he's just removing that muscle off the side. That will ruin a dish if you don't remove that muscle. A little sea salt, as well as a little black pepper. When you hear that hiss, that's when you know the temperature of the pan is just right. It's going to get a nice sear on that. So again, that'll have a lot of sugar in it, so as that sugar comes out, it'll sear on the bottom of that scallop that's touching the pan, and it'll create a nice golden crust.
Was that cooked bacon I saw up there, Chef?
Yes. Here you go. That's an applewood smoked bacon. Everything's better with bacon, right? Chef, 17 minutes have gone by. Oh, nice color, looking good. Now you just turn those sea scallops, and I was going to put them in the oven to finish them. And I was just letting the two steaks relax on the plate. That's like a chili relish, and he added that to the fennel and the shipping out of bacon. A little of the rice wine vinegar to take that acidity up a bit. That's a great idea, sweet and heat for a summer dish. He's hand selecting the dishes now for plate up. So he's definitely got a very Mediterranean style dish right there with the fennel. All those ingredients are going to come together. Oh, nice. Looks like a cantaloupe soup. He's just napping that around. This is where sugar and heat come together. I just pulled out those sea scallops. Got a beautiful crust on them. It's like they're cooked to perfection. Ah, there's the protein. Nice looking salad. Or shall I say a starter. Beautiful, Chef. Thank you. So he's got the cream with the garlic and the fennel as well. Oh, so he's going to puree that as well. Chef, you're down to your last 3 minutes. So he's breaking out a beautiful item, the mascarpone cheese. He's adding that to that fennel, garlic, and cream. Pureeing that up, looks like he's going to make a nice velvety sauce. That would make for a very elegant part of your dish. Oh yes, the escarole, yep. Again, escarole's got a bitter to it. What he's doing is hitting with the heat. That's going to break down the texture of the fibers of it. So he's got some shiitakes that are going into it as well. Again, he's just driving the heat into that escarole. That's going to wilt down rather quickly. Oh, he's got a little soy sauce he's adding to this. Just giving it sort of an Indonesian flair. So, escarole, you've got the shiitakes, a little soy, of course pork, sweet. He's got the perfect add-on to that. And that's the fennel with the pineapple. A little spin on the comfort food.
Well, that pork was great. It seared right up and it was still juicy. Fennel number 2.
Looks great. He's got a kale that he's chiffonading real quick. I think he's going to introduce it to a hot pan. He's got about a minute left. That's nice. That pop is telling you it's happening right away. Nice, got a little sherry wine. Beautiful idea. So it's going to taste like raisins. Chef, you're getting down the wire.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's got caper berries going into this last one. So he's got Kalamata olives sliced. He's got diced tomatoes. He's got caper berries. Oh, he's broken out the anchovies. Nice, making a really nice quick salad on the side. So he's got that puree of fennel with the garlic, cream, almost like a mashed potato. Chef, you're down to your last 10 seconds. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, time's up. Chef Mike, awesome job.
Thank you very much.
I love the way you took the concept of entrees and made them into salads, appetizers into salads, kind of a stretch on those warm and hot and cold themes, which I think is really cool, and you landed with a nutritional piece as well. This is the kind of food that you do at your place?
Yes, it is. Always simple, no more than 2 or 3 components on a plate. Clean, simple, light. And with the fennel, the main ingredient, I wanted to show off 3 different ways of using it. So I think we did that today.
I think you did too, but the big question is, how does it taste?
Let me know.
Very cool. That grabs people's attention, especially when you take all those ingredients, the spicy, the heat, and the fennel, which is a brilliant adaptation with, I'm thinking these are some of the nicest, best cooked scallops out there. Look at this. This is better than me right now. Sweet with a little kiss of heat way in the back. That's a really brilliant dish.
Thank you.
That needs to be on your menu.
Thank you very much.
Now I love the idea of the culotte with the puree of the fennel and the way you put together the kale. That's just a really, I mean, that's old school, but it's very well done, especially from the standpoint of mixing up your vegetables. It doesn't have to be meat and potatoes anymore, does it?
No, it certainly doesn't. Nice and light and simple.
This reminds me a lot of a puttanesca, this garnish on top.
Yep.
Again, you have a nice study of the different acids coming through, and then this just calms it right down, so it's nice and rich and elegant tasting. Well done.
Thank you.
Now we look at the pork chop. Now, I know this could go anyway, because you've got the fruit, perfect marriage with the pork, sure. Now the au poivre, that nice crust on the au poivre, and looking at the greens, this is an excellent summer dish right here. Excellent summer dish. And it literally cuts like butter. I'll probably do this with a plastic knife. And again, cooked beautifully. So you get this beautiful escarole with the shiitakes. And there's a touch of fennel and pineapple.
I love fennel and pork.
This will not be an elegant bite. Please don't stare. That crust is the coolest. This is incredible.
Thank you. This is indicative of the food we serve at Chez Mike. Simple, rustic, sometimes with a little twist, fresh.
Well, you definitely knocked it out of the park with the fennel ingredient, the hidden ingredient. A lot of people are thinking, maybe you'll apply it one place. You found 3 excellent applications. Terrific. Thanks again.
Thank you.